Cool. What's going on, everybody? This is Ugo Opera, PA licensed real estate agent and investor. And here's a little bro. I don't know where yet, but I'm just gonna do a quick walkthrough. In media, right? I'm normally in Philadelphia, but I actually get out to a couple places. So today, swung by Property Media. We got one more. Little bro, what's up, little bro? But swung by a property media to check it out. We got one more to check out, but we're gonna look at this one, and I'm just gonna talk about what I like about it, and then some things that I don't like, and then just kind of take that for what it is. I do that for several reasons. Number one, if you're looking to buy a house, then you know what to look for when you're looking into it. Number two, if you're thinking about fixing and flipping a house, you have the perspective of what someone like me, if I'm coming to show the property, you already know what I'm going to be looking for and what I'm going to be telling my clients. And then number three, if you're doing renovations yourself, you have an idea of what to look for when a contractor comes to do work. You have an idea of if they're doing it the right way, if they're doing it the wrong way, and some suggestions and recommendations you might be able to make for them to make sure that your work turns out the way it turns out. This is the first time I went live on YouTube, so I'm not too sure how it's going to work out. It's already telling me to hold my camera in a certain way, and if I rotate it, it says rotate. It forces me to rotate the device back, which is different. But I'm gonna flip the camera and it's gonna walk through it. We're gonna start from the top down because we about to leave anyway. So let me flip it. Cool. All right, so from the jump, we are in the master bedroom, and I love that it has the radiators. I'm not a fan that I don't like that the radiators are all heat. The oil tank is downstairs in the basement. Wasn't a big fan of that, but it works, so no complaints about that. What I don't like about the property is they don't have any crown. They don't have any shoe molding, so it just looks very ugly and jaggedy all around the perimeter of the property, right? And then over here in this area, it's just a little bit more pronounced and profound, right? So little imperfections like that always tick me off. One thing I also don't like is the lack of recessed lights or any type of lights. So they updated the outlets. However, you still got to plug a lamp in here, and then when you walk in, you flip the switch, and if you keep the lamp on, it'll turn on when you flip the switch. So that's definitely very old school, and I think for the price of this property, they could have gave it some recessed lights, or at least one ceiling fan or something like that. So definitely not a big fan of that. Closet space is also on the skimpy side, but coming from Philadelphia, this is more than enough. Again, they could have put lights in the closet, but that's me being Petty Wop Jr. I do like that they snuck in a master, which is lit. This is fire. I love the his and hers countertops with the van. Look at the van. The sconces they put on top. Looks very nice. And ample storage, which definitely makes up for the fact that, and it's all soft close, which is always a big plus. So I think this is a go. I love the floors that they have in the bathtub, and then my favorite thing, bam, is the shower. Right, a lot of people are fans of bathtubs. Me, I am not. And this is dope. I really like this. It's a decent size. You can get in here, do what you got to do, get out. Really big fan of the size. What I don't like though is they didn't really waterproof it too well. They grouted it, and then when the grout settled, you get little openings like this, and they got to just come in and grout it, because if you take a shower like this, water's going to go in there and just sit on the roof of the first floor, I mean. So that's definitely something that if you're getting your bathroom done or whatever the case may be, you want to make sure that they grout it, seal it, waterproof it, so that water doesn't have anywhere to go but here. That's the only place water should be forced to go. And then there should always be some type of a slope, and this definitely has a little bit of a slope, so that is good. Let me show this vanity off at a different angle, because it looks really nice. I'm a big fan of that. That's dope. Next one is all right. We got bedroom number one. Radiator, ridiculously small closet. hiding spot closet. Again, no recessed lights, which I hate. And then you got bedroom number 3, last and final bedroom. Again, that's probably a small closet. Oh, actually a usable closet. All right, so you got a decent sized closet in this one. Again, no recessed lights, which is just bugging me. And then after that, you got the bedroom. The bathroom, which is nice. I mean, the bathroom is nice, decent size. Everything works out well. It's just, we gotta now think about where we put in the the call. We gotta think about how you place a shower curtain rod, shower rod. So you gotta do like a little U-shaped thingy, and I think I would have built this wall up all the way and then just made it a little bit easier. But hey, what do I know? So going downstairs, I like that they went with the darker on the floors. Try and kept the original. Not try, they definitely kept the original. I was talking to my little brother, and this partition that they have here, they did it to save the original pocket doors in the property. Pull one of the doors out. They did it to save that, and that might be cool to some people, but I think that in this situation, don't pull it out if it won't come out all the way. Yeah, I think in this situation, I probably would have knocked this whole section down. You know what I mean? Because what happens is it kind of cramps the living room. I think you would have had a more flowy floor plan if you were able to kind of knock this down. Now, what I did notice is when I was coming in, I had there were 2 doorbells there, which would make sense because what I think would happen is from you would go in and there would be a door here to get into the first unit, and then you would go upstairs and there would probably be a door upstairs to get into the second unit. So that was probably what was going on, but I definitely would have tried to knock this down. So here is the living room. I love the windows. It lets in tons of light, and you got a little bit of a front porch area there. Floors are already original, but I think they did a good job, salvaging it. And it's kind of weird. You have the door here, and then you have the door where little bro is standing, and then it just doesn't really make any sense. Then you have the dining room, what I would assume would be the dining room. And then we head over to the kitchen. I'm not gonna lie, the kitchen is fire. Kitchen is definitely fire. There's no way to play them on the kitchen. They killed the kitchen. Yeah, I think the kitchen is definitely the best feature in this house, hands down. The cabinets are dope. Stainless steel appliances, Bosch appliances, to be frank. And then they got this, little glass panel, which is always nice. I prefer mine to be frosty, but that's cool because you can put like little fancy, glassware that you want or whatever. That's cool. And then the kitchen actually opens up, so it runs all the way it runs all the way down, which I think is really cool. Stainless steel appliances, even little cutouts like this. I don't know what you're gonna use it for, but little cutouts like that. They have the cutouts up there as well. It's just a very good use of space. Over here, you have the cutout into the washer dryer area. Looks like they gave you a gas dryer, and they gave you your hot and cold lines for the washer. And then from there, it leads down to the basement. Basement's not finished. Let me just show it real quick. This is cool. You can see that they ran new lines for the drain lines. This is the central hot air system. You got the oil tank over here, the boiler over here. So yeah, they ran all new PVC down to here, and then from here downwards is the original. So if this is something that you're thinking about buying, maybe you get a plumber just to make sure that from here all the way down is in good shape. I got burned when I bought my property. I had to rip out all my plumbing. that was buried underneath because the one from the top up was fine. You have your water heater over here. It's electric. Your manifold for the water, and then your updated electric panel. Looks like they ran all new electrical lines. Yep, you can see it running through here. So that's good. Cool. Pretty much it. And yeah. So little bro just reminded me that they have a whole side room back here, which I think is cool. You know what I mean? I think this is cool. This might be like the reading room or whatever the case may be. I'm not too sure. They have a bathroom down here as well. It's a powder room, not a full bathroom, but they made it pretty big, like a full bathroom. I probably would have tried to shrink this down a little bit more if possible. You know, frankly, I probably would have made this the laundry room, and then over here I would have probably added a half bath just because you only need a toilet and a sink. So I think I would have switched places and made this the laundry room just so you can put two big nice washers and dryers, a couple of shelves, and call it a day. And then over there you only need a toilet and a sink, and I think that's a better use of that space. I think this bathroom's a little bit too big. You only poop and washing your hands, so I'm not too sure you need all this space. But yeah, I think it's probably my favorite. The kitchen, from the kitchen backwards, is probably my favorite space. Upstairs I'm not a fan of, but from the kitchen backwards, I think they did a phenomenal job. And then they have a little bit of a deck right here. It's cold. I don't feel like opening the door. And then it leads out to the backyard. So that is pretty much it. We're gonna head out. We got one more stop to make. Let's get these lights. That's pretty much it. Any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to reach out to me. We have another home buyer workshop coming up on April 7th, which is this Saturday, from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. If that's something you're interested into, please drop me an email at ugo@ugotheagent.com. Be more than happy to get you signed up, or go directly to my website, ugotheagent.com, and you can sign up there. Thanks.